Yeah, what time is it? I think it's 12:30, 1 o'clock. Right, I want to draw a graph because I want to illustrate something quite interesting that I'm starting to discover. Well, I already knew it, but the reality of it is starting to sink in. Right, so I'm gonna write NA right there. I don't know how well you can see that. This is very brief and not. Oh God. Oh. Let's do it behind there so you can see what's going on. So right here we have neurological activity NA. So that's your cognitive functioning, right? And then I'm going to draw a graph for time frame. So let's say that's your regular individual. So we can probably put a time there as well. So let's say, for argument's sake, keep it simple. So you have, I don't know how well you can see this. You have 8 a.m. in that bottom corner there. You have 10 p.m. here. So yeah. So obviously, if this is a regular person, right? You can see a peak in neurological activity here, then decline in cognitive function as it starts drawing later towards the night. So what I'm seeing in myself, and I guess with you if you have a similar issue, and this is obviously to help people that have this issue, is I'm going to do this as a dashed line because I don't have a different color at the moment. Alright. So what I'm kind of figuring out is it's more like this. So yeah, it's a huge difference. The disparity is insane. So your neurological activity is still peaking. Could be peaking for like 3 days. So what, in the last 48 hours I've slept 4 hours. And even now I'm actually physically untired but mentally still very alert. So if this graph was to go on and on, you could see that the peak of this and then the trough would be much later than what we're encountering, what we're seeing here. Yeah, so obviously there is a delay, but you'd have to really sit down and analyze the data over a prolonged period, probably 2 weeks, I would say, would do it. But anyway, so yeah, you get the idea. But to help people that have this issue, I would say you can't really get stressed out about it, because otherwise your cortisol levels are going to go up, and you're going to create anxiety inside your brain, and both of those things aren't good. So obviously you don't want stress and you don't want anxiety. So just accept it. It is what it is. There's not really anything you can do about it. It's a funny disorder. Maybe I will retract what I said earlier about not calling it a disorder. Maybe it is, let's say, abnormality. So I haven't fully retracted, but I've changed the terminology, let's say. But anyway, yeah, it's crazy. Don't get stressed out about it, because if you get stressed out, then you're going to try to force yourself to sleep, and then that's not going to happen, further exacerbating the fact that you can't sleep. So yeah, your other alternative is to induce sleep. which I've already done. I've taken eight sleeping pills, but that's not cutting it. So I think I'll drop another 4 or 5, because I can feel it's starting to hit my bloodstream around now, because I took them about 25 minutes ago. But I had food as well, so obviously concentration of there's food going around in the bloodstream as well, so the efficacy of the drug has been reduced. So yeah, those are your two best options. Just induce it. There's not anything else you can do. If you have something stronger like diazepam, go for that. But don't stress over it, because if you stress over it, it's futile. There's nothing you can do. I hope this actually helps someone. Because otherwise you're going to be left staring at the ceiling the whole night, which is not fun. You might as well just get up and do something. Read, draw, paint, go for a walk, go for a swim. I don't know, do what you have to do, but don't get stressed about it. Yeah, alright. Oh, I think the first 8 pills are kicking in, but let's follow them with another 3 or 4, and then that should truly knock me out. But then that's only 10 hours of sleep. That's not really ideal. I think I need about 12 or 13 at this point, because it's been 48 hours, maybe longer, with only 4 hours of sleep. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, I would genuinely love to hear from someone that has this issue. I did find another guy on YouTube that has it, but his last post was 8 years ago. I don't know what happened to him. Did message the guy, but he's disappeared off the radar, so to speak. But anyway, I digress. I'll leave it there. But yeah, just to look at that again, that's insane. That the peak is happening around here, when the regular peak in the majority of the populace will be here. Anyway, bedtime, hopefully.